Hi all, welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to show you bottle art. Before that we have mixed fevicol and water. Okay, instead of fevicol you can also use fabric glue and then just apply the shape which I have done on the bottle. Just apply that liquid on the bottle and then fold the tissue paper in this shape as I'm showing now. Then press it slightly and see that we will stick this tissue paper evenly, and then the gap is left, so try to join that also with tissue paper and close it. And the down part, the bottom part of the bottle, if you want to cut the tissue paper, the extra tissue paper you can cut, or just dip the brush in that diluted liquid and then you can stick to the bottle. Now take molded, one is resin and one is hardener, and mix it properly and keep it aside. And please take talcum powder in hand, so that when we are doing molds and coils, so that the molded will not stick to our hands. So we can use spoon, pens, refills for texture. Now what I'm going to do is we are going to do a coil. Just do coil, and you have to use talcum powder so that it may not stick to your hand. Done with the coil. Now just paste a round shape, apply a fabric glue in a round shape and just try to stick the coil which we have done. And after sticking this, we will give the texture with a spoon or a paper cutter, right? And adjust this properly like this. And look here, this texture I am doing with the spoon, the back side of the spoon, or you can also do with the paper cutter. After this is done, we'll apply fabric glue. Keep it in mind that while applying this glue, the glue should be some should be on the paper, and the half of the part should be on the bottle. Okay, it should be overlapping. And then make a drop shape and then stick it. Okay, the centers at the drop shape of the center is a little bigger than the others. Okay, the center one is a little bit bigger in size compared to others. And this is the back side of the brush. You can give strokes with a texture, a hole type texture. You can give, you can press with the brush, and we can find this. We'll get the holes like this. And after that, what we'll do is we'll take a pen and give holes, and then take a spoon or a paper cutter and give a strokes like this, like slanting lines. And on the top of that drop shape, you can also give strokes like this as I'm showing you now. Okay, now it's done. Now after that, what we'll do is we'll apply fabric glue and we'll make small balls and then stick it to that like a just besides the circle which we have already done, and press it with the pen to get the texture, or you can also press it with the back side of the refill. Once it's done, take a sketch pen to get a design, it as a reference line on the bottle, and the edge should the starting of the edge should overlap the tissue paper. Yeah, for that you have to make coils, and both the coils should be or of same size and of same width. Okay, both should be equal. Done. Now start applying fabric glue. Yeah, if you see, I have overlapped on the tissue paper. The starting part is on the bottle and it continues on the tissue paper. Once it's done, you set the coil and then fix it properly. Just press it slightly. The excess part you can remove it. Just press it slightly with the finger. Now after that, take paper cutter or spoon or any tool and you can give any texture on those. Now we'll do the bottom part. For that, we are going to apply fabric glue. Yeah, now make a coil and then stick on that fabric glue wherever which we have done, and take refill and then press it to get this kind of texture. Okay, this is refill back side, right? It's not the nip point. This is the back side of the refill. Once it is done, we will apply fabric glue in center of that S, and we'll stick balls, and then we'll just press it with the refill, and then we will make drop shapes and then we'll stick besides that design. Okay, first for that what you have to do, you make balls, and if you press the edge part, it will be sharp edge, so we can easily stick, and we can do fast and easy. Yeah, after this is done, yeah, stick it properly. After this is done, you take any tool and give a line stroke on that. I took spoon and then I'm giving a line stroke between that. Yeah, one side is done. Do the same design on the other side. Yeah, we have done the other side. Both the sides are completed now. Now we'll apply fabric glue and we'll do a coil and then just roll it like this, and we will paste there, and then we'll give a texture on that. If you want to give dotted texture, you can also go with that. Okay, now once it's done, this is the second coil we are going to stick, and this holes I am doing with the pen, the nip part, right? Now apply fabric glue besides that round circle which we have already done, and then you just make small balls, make it a drop shape, and then you just stick it like this. You may stick 3 or 4 at one side, it depends upon you, and the gap between those circle and the border line, it's up to you. Now after sticking, I'll give a stroke with the spoon the back side of the spoon. Now this is done. Now with the rest of the molded, I made a flat base like this, and at the tip of the bottle, okay, just I'll make a flat base like this, and on the cap I applied a fabric glue and then press it slightly with the palm. Just press it slightly. Yeah, now we are going to give some textures on that. This is a pen, the behind tool, and then this is the refill. Again I'm giving holes for that, and then I'll give a line strokes with the spoon. You can give any texture of your choice, and after that I'll give texture with the refill. Now I took refill and I am giving textures on that. I have mixed only half of the molded, so this was left over, so instead of wasting it I have done this on the cap of the bottle. Now we have to do lots of work on the bottle, but before mixing the other packet, I thought of sticking that on the top of the bottle, right on the cap. Now you dry it with the dryer, or what you do, you have to give at least half an hour to 1 hour, not half an hour, you have to give at least 1 hour to let the molded dry. And after drying, what you need to do is you have to color this with black acrylic color, and you have to use dabbing technique. You should not give strokes, okay, you should not do like that. You should not give direct strokes like this. You have to dab it, and near the edges just be careful so that the black color may not touch to the bottle. Okay, if you give dabbing technique, the inside part and everything, all the parts will be easily colored. And only this, only front part is done. Let me show how it goes, and then after this we'll do the back part of the bottle, and on the top part of the bottle, to the neck part and the top cap part of the bottle. Once the black color is done, let it dry, and after 1 hour you dip the brush in pearl metallic silver, and then just give dry strokes like this to get a antique look. Okay, see how beautiful it's looking. Yeah, to get an antique look you have to give dry brush strokes. Done, this down part is done. Now we'll continue doing the back part of the bottle. I'm applying fabric glue like S, and then we'll make a coils and we will stick on those areas. Now we'll fix the coil wherever we have applied fabric glue, and you can adjust with any tool like refill pen or anything, it's your convenient. Now we will make a coil and fix it at the edge of the tissue paper like this. Apply fabric glue and do coil, and then just press it slightly with the finger, and after that you take refill and then just give a texture like this. Yeah, done with the texture now. Now apply fabric glue, like give gap and then apply, so that we have to do flowers for that. So after applying fabric glue, you make molded balls and then just stick it there and then just press it with the refill to get a texture. Now apply fabric glue and then you do small balls and then do it in a drop shape and then just stick it like a flower. As I am showing now, you have to do all the 4 flowers. Stick drop shape cutting and then just give a stroke with the paper cutter or with any tool, it's up to you. Like this you have to do the remaining flowers, and you have to see the center part from down and then just apply fabric glue near the neck of the bottle. And before that, what we will do, we will make coil and then just roll it like this and take it in your hand and then stick it there near the neck of the bottle. After sticking, just we have done already, give strokes so that it looks very realistic. And after that, just apply fabric glue in the center, paste a ball and then give texture with the refill. And besides that, we will apply fabric glue and then just stick balls and give texture with the refill. Now apply fabric glue and do a drop shape molds and then just stick it in this way, and later you can press it with the paper cutter to get a texture on that. After giving the texture with the paper cutter, you just apply fabric glue besides the circle and do small balls with the molded and then just try to stick it. After sticking, give the texture with the refill. Now this is also done. Now we'll move on to the side part. Give a reference line with fabric glue and do coils and then try to stick the coil on the fabric glue which we have given a reference line. Now S. Just adjust the coil and then press it slightly. Now keep dot and the side lines with fabric glue. In the center, stick circle and press it with the refill, and for the sides you do drop shape and stick it and give one line stroke with the paper cutter. Now make 2 coils like this, and with the index finger, one side you roll it up and the other side you roll it down to get this type of chain. Once the chain is done, you apply fabric glue near the neck part of the bottle and then just stick that and cut the excess part. Now this is done. Apply fabric glue, then stick balls and give texture with the refill, and later apply fabric glue like S shape and then stick foils on that shape. Now once it is done, after sticking, keep it aside. Now make coil, thick coil, and press with your brush, painting brush, to make it flat like this. Now what you have to do, you have to take this slightly, apply fabric glue to the neck of the bottle and then just try to stick that to the bottle. Now we will apply fabric glue and we will stick to the bottle. And after that give line strokes with the paper cutter. And after that you take mold it, do the leaf shape like this and give strokes with the paper cutter like this, and make 5 leaves and keep it aside. Yeah, make leaves like this, 5 or 6, it depends upon the size of your bottle, and keep it aside. And before that apply fabric glue on the top of the cap, and then take aluminium foil and then just make it a triangular shape like this and fix it on the cap. And after that let it dry for 5 minutes and then apply fabric glue to the aluminium foil, and then we are going to stick the leaves which we have already made just now. Okay, we are applying fabric glue and then we are going to stick those leaves. After sticking leaves like this, we are going to make a flat circle slab like this, and with the nib we are going to give a texture, a round hole texture like this with the pen, and then apply fabric glue in the center of the leaves which we have already done. We are going to apply fabric glue and then just stick it like this. Now the top bottom of the bottle is done. Now everything is done. Now here we are going to stick balls and we are going to press it with the sketch pen backside. Like backside sketch pen will have the flower kind of design, so with that we will press it to get a nice flower texture. Look here, with the sketch pen cap we are going to give the texture like this. Now after that you have to give 1 or 2 hours to make it dry, and after drying you have to color with black color, and it has to dry again. Leave that for 1 or 2 hours and then give dry brush strokes with pearl metallic silver or pearl metallic gold, it's up to you. Remember that the black color has to dry, okay, using dapping technique. Now black color should be dapping technique and silver color should be dry brush technique. Okay, this silver technique you should not dab, you have to give strokes like this. This is called dry brush technique. Okay, see how this beautiful it has done. Yeah, give strokes like this. Now we have done with the bottle art. I hope you all have enjoyed, and if you are seeing this channel for the first time, yeah, please do like, share and subscribe and comment. And if you want any, if you have any doubts, please give a comment in the comment box so that I can clear your doubts, and whatever art you want to learn, that also you can type it in the comment box so that the next article I'll try to do that. Yeah, how beautiful it's looking. Please try it and tell me after trying how your bottle looks and how many compliments you got. Yeah, bye bye. Please like, share and subscribe.